sidelines. Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off the loss to Orlando. So it'll be Chicago off the tip. And here's White. Pass to Vucevic. Back to White. To the middle. Embiid with the steal. They're running. Here's Oubre. They get a hand on it. Now Buzelis. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Now here's Maxey. High post Embiid. Oubre, right side. Left side, Maxey. Embiid. Knocks it down from 7 feet. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And how about the anticipation? Just sniffed that one out, knew exactly when to make the move.
And George with the stuff.
And George is very good in how he leaks out in transition, times it perfectly, and really creates high percentage shots for himself as a result.
Now here's Giddey. Out to White. Pulls it up. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
At the top of the key, Maxey. Offline from the top of the key.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities. That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Nobody near George. That 3 off the mark. Chicago trailing here. Here's Giddey. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Embiid. Shot clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Pass to Oubre. Outside, Maxey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Outside, White. To Giddey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Maxey.
And that's a spot of the floor Giddey wants to improve. It certainly puts in the work there to get better.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And both free throws good for Giddey. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Now here's Embiid.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
Here's Giddey. 6 points for him. Up top, Herter. And again, Chicago. No good. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 3. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Herter with it. Now defended by Embiid. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And if he sniffs the rim, he's attacking. Giddey not messing around when he gets in close like that.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oubre on the wing. Plays it up and banks it in.
These high percentage shots can look like easy money for Kelly Oubre Jr. cashing in inside.
Giddey with it. He's got 8. Pass to Herter. Inside. Here's Vucevic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
Now here is George. Oubre with it. Up top, Embiid. Drops in the layup for 2. Embiid's got 6.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
76ers. First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Smith outside. Back to Herter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over George. They grab their own miss. Dillingham. No good with the layup. The 76ers trail by 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to George.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Here's McCain. He can't get that one to fall. Collins with some nice D. The Bulls leading by 3. Smith outside. Herter on the wing. Back to Smith. To the inside. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter. And the Bulls lead by 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you.
Taking 2 shots.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Now here's Herder. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Here's Shannon. The shot by Buzelis, no good. And here's Covington from the arc. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
The 76ers trailed by 7. Maxey looking it over. Down low. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Chicago ball. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, number 9, Kelly Oubre Jr.
The Bulls leading by 7. Here's Shannon. He has yet to score. Here's Herder. Into the lane.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
And the shot goes in. Covington's got his first basket.
Oh, Covington really is fantastic at getting his arms high in the air when he's attempting a shot inside. Really gives the defense no chance to catch up to it or get to it.
Here's Buzelis.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. 9-point game. From deep three-point land, Collins grabs the miss. Let's see if they can extend their lead to double digits.
And no reason to think they can't the way they're going.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Now here's Drummond. Still scoreless. Here's Oubre. Outside Covington. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Connects from three-point range. Maxey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. but the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Dillingham. No scoring in this one. There's a screen by Collins. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxey with it. Defended now by Dillingham. High post, Embiid. Embiid just overpowers the defense inside.
Embiid, such a monster on the inside. He puts a lot of pressure on him.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Ozunu.
Nice defense that time by Drummond, and a movable object with great length.
Here's Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. We've seen Tyrese Maxey and his game go to another level. Clark, what makes him a top-level scorer in your opinion?
Kevin, there are a couple of things that really stand out. His sheer speed with the ball is remarkable. His fearlessness and confidence, every great scorer has that. And then his ability to knock down the three-point shot off the catch or off the dribble gives him an added step of quickness when he's taking it to the rack. And all of that makes him a dynamic scorer.
The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And, you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Now, here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Here's Embiid. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around. And he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
5 to shoot. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Outside Collins. Cranes the three-pointer. Collins has got 5. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. 76ers moving the ball around. Embiid, no good. Chicago leading. Pass to Shannon. Now Dillingham. And here's Collins. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Dillingham. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Here's Grimes. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself on the big screen, you know what to do. Show us your moves. Show us those moves. We have a dancer. We must have left your dancing shoes at home, huh?
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Chicago with the ball. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
You can see how Maxey has developed as a facilitator. This coaching staff has a lot of trust in him.
Pass to Buzelis. And here's White. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And here's Maxey. He's got 7. Pass to Embiid. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the double.
And throwing it down, not necessarily Buzelis' game, but don't give him that much space.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And you guys know JoJo loves busting out these dunks. What an athlete.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. A nice shot by McCain.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Yeah, I love the energy they're playing with. I say it this way. Good teams, championship teams, play against the game as much as they play against the opponent. Nice uptick here in their second chance points in this quarter.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
It's your 3-1-2 crew.
.146 left now here in the second. Now Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Too easy for Vucevic. I mean, at his size and with his skill set, I mean, he's a threat down there.
George looking around. Rebound by Williams.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
You know, Clark, the days of trust the process are long gone. The Sixers are now focused on the now.
As well they should be, Kevin. With a superstar big guy in his prime in Joel Embiid, there's no time like the present. And it's not going to last forever, so they need to capitalize.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, George. Pass to McCain. Outside Lowry. Here's McCain. His three-pointers off the mark. 32 seconds left in the first half. To the paint. Here's Williams. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got the lead up to 6 now for the 76ers. It's stolen by Lowry. And it's blocked. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. Six seconds left in the second quarter. And here's George for three. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The 76ers leading by 9. Now, here is George. Embiid with it. Wide open look. And he hits the jump shot. Embiid's got the first points of the second half here for the 76ers. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Number 0, Tyrese Maxey.
Back to Giddey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Pass to Williams. Who's Ellis?
Well, that long reach of Paul George's really bothers shooters. He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
Here's Vucevic. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got 9.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Back to Oubre. Pass to George. From past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. 13 points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Look, in deference to his age, he's not going to throw it down like he used to, but PG can still rock that rim.
And the 76ers making a change here.
76ers substitution. Number 12.
Picked by Vucevic. Here's White. Tries again. The kick out to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside, George. Pass to McCain. Shot, high post. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And, you know, that's their first miss after knocking down 4 in a row to start the half.
Back to Williams. Williams a screen. White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on George. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And the second free throw, good.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now, here's George. 15 points in the game. Oubre, right side. And it's good for 2. Oubre's got his second bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Now on the court, your hot squad. Get loud and let them hear you. It's time for 8 minutes.
Bulls trailed by 14. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pass to White. Back to Giddey. Shot clock at 5. Now here's Vucevic. They swipe it. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And stolen by Giddey. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. A shot by Williams, no good. Philadelphia leading by 14. Pass to Grimes. And here's George for 3. Buzelis grabs the board. And there's the drive. And he makes good on the layup. Buzelis has got 6.
Look at the moves from Buzelis. The big fella showing great quickness on the attack.
At the top of the key, Embiid. With force, Embiid takes it to him.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
Pass to Buzelis. Hits it from 3-point range. He's got 9.
He had such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league.
Now here's Giddey. He's got 10. Over in the corner, White. Over to the wing. Just 4 to shoot. Baseline Jay on the way. They get it back. No good that time.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the D credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one.
And the dunk by Embiid.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Chicago timeout.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Welcome to the court, your Chicago Bulls.
The 76ers making the switch here.
For your Chicago Bulls.
Bulls trail by 15. Here's Dillingham. Inside. Pass to Herter. There's a screen by Collins. And the Bulls with another miss.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Outside Lowry. Pass to McCain. Shoots over White. Rebound by the Bulls.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Back to Herter. Paul George with the steal. Here's McCain. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Hey, it's one thing to have the physical attributes, the length, the athleticism, to play good defense. But the other part of it is the instincts. And George thinks and feels things defensively as well as anybody in the league. And really excellent instincts at that end of the floor.
Williams with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Here's Collins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers leading by 14. The three from George. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Covington. Here's McCain. A three-pointer off the mark.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Philadelphia.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
It's George on the wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
George taking advantage of that close, tight defense, drawing the foul while taking his shot.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And both free throws good for Paul George.
And what I love about Paul George, the production year after year after year.
Pass to Shannon. .102 left in the third quarter. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Right side George. Pass to Drummond. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 13.
You know, this is where you want to get Drummond the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Here's Shannon. Off target with his three. Philadelphia leading by 13. And here's George. 17 points in the game. Pass to McCain. For three. Drills the three-pointer. McCain's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We come back right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Bulls trailed by 16. Now Dillingham. Here's Phillips. Here's Smith. And the rejection by Embiid.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Here's Embiid. Rebound by Smith. Here's Shannon. To the inside. Phillips' shot is off. Philadelphia leading by 14. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Pass to Phillips. Down low. Smith. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Here's Maxey. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer by Embiid. Sinks the triple. Embiid's got 25 points in the game.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. Embiid with the bucket.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Dillingham with it. A shake. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Embiid. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Maxey. Collins grabs the miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
The 76ers leading by 17. Pass to Embiid. Here's Grimes. 6 on the shot clock. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Quentin Grimes, 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Now here's Herter. To the middle. Here's Smith with the tip. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Jalen Smith punishing that rim.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
In the corner, Herter with it. No good that time. Good D by Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Now Dillingham. Here's Shannon. Going inside, and the shot goes in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Grimes. Now here's Maxey from deep three-point land. Rebound by Smith.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Here's Herter. Up again. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now here's Embiid. Vucevic defending. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Shannon. Comes up empty down low. Philadelphia leading by 17. Pass to Embiid. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And here's Embiid with the fadeaway. The 76ers with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's White. Williams' shot is off. George with the ball. Williams picks him up. Here's Maxey. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Defensive foul.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
Free throw good, Maxey. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
And you hate to have a player foul out, but their depth could be an asset here, helping them weather his absence.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Coming into this league, Vucevic didn't have this shot. Now, you've got to respect him from deep.
And here's George for three. That's his 7th miss in 12 shot attempts. Here's White. Here's Buzelis. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Pass to Embiid. Vucevic with the rebound. Bulls trail by 15. Here's Williams. Over George. Williams can't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside, George. Embiid with it. Rebounded by Vucevic. Buzelis with the ball. Williams a screen.
Philadelphia foul. McCain. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
A minute 42 left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Buzelis. 5 on the clock. And it's White missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the 76ers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the player.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
Here's Dillingham. Good D by Drummond. Pass to George. From outside the arc. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Giddey. Misses in close. Philadelphia dictating the flow. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Outside, George. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks.